My name is Kadri, and I'm introducing how I expand the learning environments with digital tools. So how to expand the learning environment? So usually I have been doing it by taking the students just do some outdoor learning around the schoolhouse, or taking them to the nature trails to hike and to do some practical activities, but also taking them to museums, science and nature centers, and also to companies or other institutions. But there's also another measure to expanding the learning environment, the digital and the virtual world. And I have been connecting these two with each other. There are various applications that support outdoor learning and connecting the digital tool to learning about the real environment. So for example, location-based games for outdoor learning, digital games and simulations, virtual museum lessons, virtual laboratories, and also virtual reality games. I have been mostly using the location-based outdoor learning apps. So what are the location-based outdoor learning apps? So these apps usually combine the use of technology with the real-world context, and it enhances the learning. So location-based apps use the GPS signal, and usually there is some kind of an assignment which is attached to a specific location point. And if there are multiple of these locations, then they create one coherent and logical activity. So these kinds of apps, they help students to explore, also to create and interact with the environment. Here are some examples of location-based games that I have been using. So for example, this first is Discovery Trail. And you can see, so on the left side, you can see how it looks from the browser main page. And on the right side, you can see how it looks on your mobile phone. So there's a map and there are plenty different red location points, and you are the green one and you have to move to these locations. And when you reach that location, an assignment opens up. And usually these assignments are connected to this real world context. So either they need to observe, they need to study about this location, or they need to do some measuring, identifying, making pictures, making videos. So there are plenty of possibilities how to create these assignments that would help to learn about this real world environment. There are also similar other apps like this. So one of these that I have been using also is Action Track. So another popular location-based game is Action Bound, which can also be used for outdoor learning, but also for other fun activities. I have been using location-based games in my teaching with secondary students and upper secondary students, but also with the teacher students to practice data collection in real world. So they have to go from one location to another. They need to collect the data in that location. They need to observe, or they need to identify. They need to take pictures. They maybe need to create something in that location themselves. And all this data will be collected, and later they can analyze this, they can compare this data, and they can make some conclusions or assumptions about this environment that they were inquiring about. And as a conclusion, the benefits of these location-based games are that students definitely are active in this learning. They also are more engaged. This encourages them to explore what's around them, what is happening in the environment. It's also promoting collaboration, and it enhances their digital literacy. So they have to learn how to use their tools, how to use their mobile phones in a purposeful way, and also how to transfer their knowledge to real life context.